On October 4th, the West Bloomfield Fire Department held their annual open house at Fire Station Number 1. The open house kicks off National Fire Prevention Week by bringing the public together to teach our youth about fire safety. Civic Center TV, in cooperation with the West Bloomfield School District, was there to kick off the event with a live broadcast on 89.3 WBLD, the new Lakes FM. We spoke with community leaders about safety education and how the various facets of the township work in collaboration.
Good afternoon. The annual West Bloomfield Fire Department open house at Fire Station Number 1 here on Orchard Lake Road, right next to West Bloomfield High School, as we broadcast live on WBLD 89.3, the all-new Lakes FM. I'm George Moore from Civic Center TV. We're here with Penny Rubin, also from Civic Center TV. Penny, you have our guest.
Yep, we're sitting here with Fire Chief Greg Flynn, who's decided to join us again for the third time during this open house. It's always great to sit and talk with you. So tell us a little bit about this event. Has it been a success, do you think?
Well, it has, and I want to thank both you and George for, I think, helping contribute to that success. And your whole team, I know that the people behind the computer screens and cameras and everything making it happen, it's that outreach into the community so they know about it. That's a big part. I just talked to some of my staff. They make up bags for the kids, 370 of those. We're just about out. We know that typically a couple parents, our parents and grandparents come with them. Doing some quick math, we're well over 1,000 guests that have come through the fire station today.
Excellent.
It is. And, even if that message reaches just a few and we make a difference, and we won't always know because a fire that's prevented doesn't happen and we're not called.
Right.
And that's an important thing, and what I'm so careful, I know you've had some of the elected officials in here today, and that's fantastic. But we've got to be careful. We're not driven by how many calls for service we go on. That's a little bit of, I think, a misperception that people can have. That shouldn't justify the existence of emergency services. Right. Prevention and that outreach into the community, that's our real role, is to prevent it from happening. But when it does, we're there, and we're prepared and ready to address the issues. But boy, I've seen the line for flu shots has been consistent all day long. We've had Bill Bertakis here taking pictures and putting some great backgrounds and fun backgrounds in for the kids and families as they get their pictures taken. Henry Ford Health System's been here. The AAA, I know you've had them on as a guest, and they're out of material. So just overall, I don't think we could have asked for a better day. And we have a great message to share with the community, and it was I'm so grateful that so many people were here to listen today. It's nice to sit here with you and be the voice, be the chief of the department, and say all the nice things. But the reality of things are that those firefighters that you see walking around here, the boots on the ground, as we say, they're the ones who make it happen. So while I have the privilege of speaking on behalf of them, when it's 2 o'clock in the morning, it's not the fire chief you're going to see. Right. It's not the fire captain from administration you're going to see. It's these firefighters, paramedics that come here every day, 365 days a year, putting their lives on the line to protect the families and loved ones within this community. And I'm proud to be their leader. I'm proud of them and what they do. And, I really, when I look at a group of citizens that I have the opportunity to talk to them, and I say, you should be proud of them as well. They're your firefighters here in West Bloomfield, and we really want the community to know that we're part of it, and we appreciate their support. So, I know we're wrapping up here, and I am thrilled with the success that we've had today, again, and thanks to your staff and the team from Civic Center TV. So it's just been a wonderful day.
We have one more crucial question, though.
Sure.
Can George get one of the red fire hats? Because he's been asking for it all day.
George, we may have to make a special one up for you. We just might have to. Now, little fun fact on the fire helmet for you, George. You've seen a couple of the kids walking around with the visor part, or what they think is the visor of the helmet pointed forward.
Like a baseball cap.
Yeah,
I've seen a few
and
of
so
those.
You'll see some of the firemen take the opportunity to show them how you got to spin that around so the shield is in front and that flap comes off the back. Now, that flap is for when we're in fighting the fire. and the water's coming down,
Right.
when that flap extends past the collar of our coat, so the water runs off the flap down our
So
back
they
of
don't
our
get
coat and not
waterlogged.
right down into our collar. So there's your little fun fact for the day.
I love it. There's
You
a
know?
process and a method to everything. So we appreciate that. All right, Chief Flynn, thank you for all that you contributed today, and again, for the work that you all do. We greatly appreciate it, and I'm sure the community has a much better feel and appreciation.
You're very
for the
welcome.
job
Thank
that
you.
do.
Residents came out in large numbers to learn about fire prevention and to support its local heroes. To see more of our live broadcast of the West Bloomfield Fire Department Open House on 89.3 WBLD, visit our website at civiccentertv.com/2015 WBFD Open House.